Hi student, in last video we have discussed about the spectral distribution of black body radiation, or it is also called as the black body radiation spectrum. And from this spectrum we have concluded that as the temperature of the body is increases, as the temperature of a black body is increases, the wavelength corresponding to maximum intensity of radiation is shifting from higher wavelength to lower wavelength side. That is, it is shifting from longer wavelength to shorter wavelength side. Shorter wavelength side means it is shifted towards the ultraviolet ends. Okay, that means the wavelength corresponding to maximum radiation is decreases when the temperature of a black body is increases. And this radiation spectrum, at that time there is no existing theory to explain this radiation spectrum, we have already discussed, but Wiens gives the theoretical explanation. It is for short wavelength, and Lord Rayleigh and Jeans gives the explanation and derive the formula by the help of thermodynamics. That is, it is for longer wavelength, means when at infinity it becomes the shorter wavelength, and these drawbacks is removed, or these shortcomings is removed by scientist Planck, and gives the new model for explanation of the spectrum of black body radiation, and it is quite well explained. It is quite well explained. Then the next article is that is the Wiens displacement law. That is from the observation facts, experimental observation facts of black body radiation spectrum. The wavelength corresponding to maximum radiation is decreases as the temperature is increases, and this Wiens displacement law deals with the relation between wavelength corresponding to maximum radiation and absolute temperature of a black body. Okay, according to Wiens displacement law, the wavelength for which emissive power of a black body is maximum is inversely proportional to absolute temperature of black body. Let lambda maximum is the wavelength for which the intensity of radiation is maximum. Wavelength corresponding to maximum intensity of radiation, that means emissive power, and T is the absolute temperature of black body. So according to this law, we write lambda maximum inversely proportional to absolute temperature T, and lambda maximum is equal to some proportionality constant. It is denoted by B upon T. Therefore, lambda maximum into T, that is equal to B, is the constant, where B is the Wien's constant and its value is 2.897 into 10 to the power minus 3. And what is the unit? Wavelength unit, SI unit of wavelength is meter and temperature is Kelvin. So meter Kelvin. 2.897 into 10 to the power minus 3. From this last equation, we also state that the Wien's displacement law, that is, it is the product of the wavelength corresponding to maximum intensity of radiation and absolute temperature of body is always remain constant. Is always remain constant. This means displacement. What do you mean by displacement? Because as the temperature of body is increases, then the wavelength corresponding to maximum intensity of radiation displace from longer wavelength to shorter wavelength. So it is a Wien's displacement law. This Wien's displacement law is used to estimate the surface temperature of a distant star, that is sun, moon, etc. Okay, and this displacement law, Wien's displacement law, is a commonly observation in our daily life experience, where the metal rod is heated at a higher temperature in the furnace, then its color changes from dull red to white hot. Dull red means it is a longer wavelength and white hot means it is the shorter wavelength. Means at the higher temperature, its color becomes the white hot, that is the shorter wavelength. Means wavelength is decreases as the temperature is increases. And this observation is also in sun, because when during the daytime temperature, that is the daytime temperature is increases, the color of the sun is also changes. Dear student, we daily experience the color of the sun. Okay, then our next article is Stefan Boltzmann law. Stefan Boltzmann law. The scientist Stefan gives the relation between rate of radiation by the perfect black body and absolute temperature of the body. We know that, student, the rate of radiation, that is the rate of radiation per unit area, is depends upon only the absolute temperature of body. It does not depends upon the shape, size or nature of the material of the body. Okay, later 5 years, the Boltzmann also derived the formula by the help of thermodynamics, and so this law called the Stefan-Boltzmann law. According to this law, it states that rate of emission per unit area or power radiated per unit area, power radiated per unit area by perfect black body, by perfect black body, is directly proportional to fourth power of absolute temperature of perfect black body. Absolute temperature of perfect black body, that is the power radiated per unit area by perfect black body, is directly proportional to fourth power of absolute temperature of perfect black body. Let RB is the power radiated per unit area by perfect black body and T is the absolute temperature of perfect black body, and we use the suffix B for perfect black body. And so according to this law, we write RB is directly proportional to fourth power of its absolute temperature, or RB equal to some proportionality constant. It is denoted by sigma T to the power 4, where sigma is the Stephan constant, and what is the value? That is 5.67 into 10 to the power minus 8 joule per meter square second Kelvin to the power 4, or watt per meter square Kelvin to the power 4. And what is the dimension? That is the M1, L0, T to the power minus 3 and K to the power minus 4. K to the power minus 4. So this equation is strictly applicable for perfect black body, but in practically perfect black body surface is an ideal limit, do not occurs in nature, and so for any ordinary body, this equation is replaced as R equal to E sigma T to the power 4, where E is the emissivity, which value is less than 1. This is the emissive power, but according to definition of emissive power, that is emissive power is the radiant energy emitted by the body per unit time per unit area. That is, we write R equal to Q upon AT, that is equal to E sigma T to the power 4. E sigma T to the power 4, where Q is the amount of heat radiated by the body, A is the surface area, and T is the time duration, and this T is the temperature of the body. So by the help of this equation, we calculate the amount of heat radiated by the body, and we get A T E sigma T to the power 4. This is the time and this is the temperature. Okay. So suppose this perfect black body, if the perfect black body is kept in a surrounding at a temperature T0, suppose this is the perfect black body, it is at a temperature T and it is kept at the surrounding at a temperature T0. This is the surrounding and this is the black body. This is the perfect black body. So perfect black body is kept at the surrounding. We assume this surrounding is also as a black body. So this temperature T, we assume this temperature T is greater than T0. Is greater than T0. That means the temperature of a perfect black body is greater than the temperature of surrounding. In that case, the body radiates the energy. At the same time, it also absorbs the energy from the surrounding, but rate of radiation of the body is more than that of the absorption of the surrounding, because it is at a higher temperature than that of the surrounding. Means rate of radiation is more. That means the body, that is the quantity of heat radiated per unit time per unit area, that is equal to sigma T to the power 4. Quantity of heat or radiant energy radiated per unit time. Radiation is also called as the emission. Per unit time per unit area, it is equal to sigma T to the power 4. It is denoted by R radiated. Okay. And at the same time, the energy absorbed from the surrounding means the radiant energy absorbed by the perfect black body per unit time per unit area or absorption, that is equal to sigma T0 to the power 4. Sigma T0 to the power 4. So, as the temperature of a hot body is more than that of the surrounding, it radiates the more heat than the absorb, and so there is a net loss of radiant energy. There is a net loss of radiant energy per unit time per unit area, and it is equal to R net, that is equal to R radiation minus R absorption. So we get sigma T to the power 4 minus T0 to the power 4. This is the equation for perfect black body, and for ordinary body, this equation is replaced as a E sigma bracket T to the power 4 minus T0 to the power 4. It is not written as T minus T0 whole thing power 4. It is wrong. And by mathematical explanation, this equation is also written as E sigma T square minus T0 square bracket T square plus T0 square, or it is also written as E sigma T minus T0 T plus T0 T square plus T0 square, T square plus T0 square for ordinary body. In first case, we assume that the temperature of perfect black body is greater than the temperature of surrounding. On the other hand, if the temperature of the surrounding is greater than the temperature of a perfect black body, then this equation is replaced as then there is a gain of the radiant energy because the rate of absorption is more than that of the radiation, and we write sigma equal to, that is net gain of radiant energy per unit time per unit area, that is equal to sigma T0 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4. That means for T0 is greater than T. T0 is greater than T, and for ordinary body is sigma T0 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4. We also simplified as the above equation. Okay, so in first case, the net loss of radiant energy, that means when the temperature of body is increases at the surrounding, then body becomes cools down. Body becomes cooled down, and it is a famous example in our daily life experience. That is, the hot of water cup is placed in an ice tray. Then after some time, it is cools down. It is the experience in our daily life. And in case of the gain of energy, when the food is placed in a micro oven means it is a surrounding, and food means it is acts as a body. After some times, the food becomes the hot because it absorbs the energy. That means net gain of radiant energy per unit time. In that case, the body becomes the hot, and in loss of radiant energy, body cools down. This Stephan-Boltzmann law is used for measure the surface temperature of the sun or solar constant. By the help of Stephan-Boltzmann law, we also derive the Newton's law of cooling, but this is not in our syllabus. Okay, student, and finally it is a Stephan-Boltzmann law. Thank you so much, student. स्टूडेंट, आपका जो रिस्पांस है वो बहुत बढ़िया रिस्पांस दे रहे हो आप, और हमारे कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट नहीं, बाकी अदर स्टूडेंट भी बहुत रिस्पांस दे रहे हैं। स्टूडेंट का पर्सनली मुझे मैसेज आया कि सर आपका फेस नहीं दिख रहा है। तो पिछला जो वीडियो है और ये वीडियो, इससे हम अब फेस दिखना चालू हुआ है। और आप अगर किसी ने सब्सक्राइब अगर चैनल नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, और कुछ अगर डिफिकल्टीज हो तो हमें हमारे पर्सनल कांटेक्ट पे, फ़ोन नंबर पे कांटेक्ट कीजिए और मैसेज भी कर सकते हो। और ये जो स्टीफन-बोल्ट्जमैन लॉ जो आर्टिकल है, ये लास्ट आर्टिकल था ये काइनेटिक थ्योरी ऑफ गैसेस एंड रेडिएशन चैप्टर का। यहाँ अपना थ्योरेटिकल पोर्शन हमने कंप्लीट किया। सभी वीडियो हमने सभी आर्टिकल पे वन बाय वन सभी वीडियो हमने अपलोड किए हैं, और स्टूडेंट का रिस्पांस भी बहुत बढ़िया आया है। और इसके बाद जो आगे का जो चैप्टर है, अभी इसके जो न्यूमेरिकल्स है, वो न्यूमेरिकल्स और ऑब्जेक्टिव मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन, वो हम कॉलेज हमारा जब शुरू होगा तब हम डिस्कस करेंगे, उस पर उसको कंप्लीट करेंगे। अभी इसके बाद का जो आगे का जो चैप्टर है वो रहेगा अपना थर्मोडायनामिक्स। थैंक यू सो मच स्टूडेंट।